and I thought about what if I could fit a whole pin inside of my people.
Oh my god.
Thursday.
We get a toast from Cassandra.
To silence.
To silence.
Silent.
I think if we keep drinking, these are going to be gone by the end of the
Yeah, these are
episode.
finished. Careful what.
This is
Like we're gonna
water.
leave.
It is water. Welcome to episode 84 of King Leo DnD. Man, it feels like it's been a while. And it's for us.
been a while.
It has been a while. Thank you, Sally.
You're welcome.
That's great. We
Stan loves that.
begin every episode with a toast, and we follow that up with an announcement.
Why is that funny?
Because if you know, you know.
You know.
So, the announcement that we have is, I think by the time this posts, which will be Monday, yes, very soon coming out is going to be our Dragon's Nest delivery one-shot, Ring of the Silver Veil, in a level 12. Ooh, a level 12 one-shot where we have an Etten. Two people kind of fused together. We are going to have Stephen as a fairy. We're going to have some really interesting D&D classes going on for that. And some new faces at the table too, including Carla and Joe. So we're having some fun. That'll be coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. And it is the pre-written one-shot that comes along with the with the Dragon's Nest delivery boxes. So if you're interested in the one-shot and things like it, all the music, the maps, and the story are provided. Really cool stuff. After that, we are going to do what I'm now calling the blind recap. And the blind recap is the recap of a movie that someone has not seen.
Have you seen? Who hasn't seen the Bird Box?
Oh, I have seen Bird Box.
Bird Box is good.
Everyone?
Bird Box?
No, I've not.
Yeah, there you go, Bird
Michael
Box.
was so good
But
at
Michael
these.
did the last one.
He did do
Did
the
he?
last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Men Who Stare Goats.
Oh,
Bird
gosh.
Box is like too similar of a vibe.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
So we gotta think of another one.
Yeah,
Michael, what's a movie you've seen that none of us have seen?
Men Who Stare Goats is like Bird Box.
Wait, do we want to?
Just
What if-
because there's an animal
What
in
if
the
we
title.
switch it from
Someone who hasn't
movies to video games
Okay.
Oh gosh.
or something?
Throwing out.
Well, that's way
Who
easier.
hasn't played Banjo-Kazooie?
I
There you go.
played
Never.
literally nothing.
Never once.
Never.
But you
Does
know.
anyone know what it is?
Yeah.
I know it is. I played it a bit.
No. Oh.
It's about the killer banjo.
Do a recap on Banjo-Kazooie.
So you're a person in Appalachian, Tennessee. You live in
Careful.
the Appalachian
Careful.
mountains of Tennessee from the year 1872. How's that?
Careful.
And you have a banjo.
Careful.
And with your banjo, you have to go around and find all of the kazoos by playing your banjo. And when you find one, you go, Banjo-Kazooie! And then the kazoo flies into the air. And then you catch it with your banjo music. It's like magical. So like when you play
Oh, I know
it,
about that.
the like...
The
staff of music is like in the air and like wraps it, and then it's like in your little inventory. And the goal of the game is to, just like that. My name's Darnell, and I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie.
Careful.
I just did what the guy said.
His name is Darnell.
Perfect. That's
Darnell.
exactly
Is
what
that
the
the
game
new
is.
the way you did Banjo-Kazooie?
Banjo-Kazooie! Yeah.
God bless you. All right, great. And now after the blind recap, if y'all could give the real recap of episode 83, then we will hop right in.
Oh, we gotta eat candy.
Been so long.
Oh gosh,
What's wrong with
we
you?
gotta pass out some candy.
We gotta eat candy.
Yeah,
Right,
before we go.
we've got a ton to give
Candy,
away.
candy.
Who wants caramel corn shrimps?
Oh no,
You had
never.
me-
They are not shrimp. They are just
had
little
me at
puffs that
first.
look like shrimp.
Oh.
But it is
I couldn't possibly eat it after what you said.
I'll try them.
caramel corn. Down to Rachel. Pass them around. You got. Who wants grandma's cookie? We got that. We got that.
Grandma's.
Country ma'am cookie right
Is
there.
that the Choco Chip?
Oh, I did want to
Country
try
man.
country bam.
I think I'm gonna claim the Choco Cream Bourbon thing we got going.
Ooh.
It's enough for me to break off and share. We have
Yeah, I'll
one
share this
hard
too.
orange candy.
Ugh.
Fruit orange.
Hard orange candy.
Good for Michael.
That seems for Michael.
Anytime with hard candy, I will crush.
We have like a puffy strawberry. It's like has a texture of
Aw.
I
marshmallow.
want whatever that thing
That's
is
cute.
because it
Okay,
looks like you put it together.
that-
Happy strawberry.
Mochi?
Okay. Then we've
try
got grape bubblegum candy,
Ooh.
and we have what look like M&Ms.
Oh no, those
One is in a
are
police car, and
not
one is at a
chocolate.
post office. You're a mailman.
You think they're chocolate?
They're definitely not
You get the
chocolate.
mailman.
Cassandra
We'll
doesn't
give
have
Cassandra the
anything
I'm
in.
a real mailman.
Mailman dressed like
Oh,
me.
and we have this big coffee stick.
Oh,
Big
break
coffee
that
stick.
up and
Those are
share it with
We all have
everybody.
to try
Yeah, you can
that.
break off on that.
Coffee.
This smells amazing.
I
Is
do
it
have to say,
mochi?
I really look forward to these. Like, we
Yeah.
get such interesting things to go for.
Oh wait,
I love candy.
it is. In a
Mochi?
way.
This is not gum.
How's that great?
No, it's gum flavored candy.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, I
It
did wanna
fizzied. It fizzied in my mouth.
I need to try that. That's
It
what
fizzied in my mouth.
Anything crazy texture, I'm curious.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I'm
This is
okay.
amazing.
It's just really, I thought it was going to turn into gum and it started fizzing in my mouth. It was
Kind of like the
Cookie
opposite
Monster
of gum.
popsicles.
really
Like,
disorienting.
like
This
they're
is
little
incredible.
red
This is
inside.
like-
Here, Dan.
I don't.
Like
I think
mochi,
it's
but
cookies
obviously
and
it's not
ice
ice
cream
cream.
and
It's
then
like
like
a chocolate
dipped in
cream
chocolate.
Just
But
like
I
a
did
creamy
think
filling.
It
So
seems
there's
like
two
a
of
good,
Yeah.
a good
not
ice cream
ice cream.
candy bar treat for
This
you.
looks like
original is
like a
like-
Tums tablet.
like-
Yeah, it's kind of like
Rachel,
that.
just
It's
throw
like
one
what?
of those
It's not
up here.
refrigerated.
Dan ordered all these amazing
Oh, really?
things.
Yeah, it's not
There you
usually
go.
ice cream.
Is that the fizzy
Who
thing?
wants the last busy thing?
This is pretty good.
Ugh.
I like it.
These are good. You want
Taste?
No, give me that.
Oh.
Did you eat your whole thing?
Yeah.
This is probably the
You
most
wanna
boring
share?
one.
Baby.
Is it
Does
good?
anyone want an M&M?
Everyone an M&M.
Does anyone want an M&M?
You want to try part of this?
Holy crap, there it is.
I told you! It scares you!
Whatever.
It's
My mouth is
disorienting.
filled with
Oh,
foam.
that's good.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
Was
It's
this
so good.
in the
I
original
can't wait.
box?
Yeah. It's like, it feels just like a
so
regular like
disorienting.
spree type candy, but then as soon as it like chalks up when you crush it open, it
Spree.
just like fizzes out.
Anyone else want some
Wow.
choco cream?
Caramel shrimp? It doesn't taste like shrimp.
It doesn't. It actually is very good.
All of these snacks came from the Dragon's Nest delivery box that we just received.
Choco cream?
And I mean, just the absolutely wild variety. We've never gotten a duplicate of anything, and everything's been so wild. Fun stuff.
That's not true. We just got a duplicate.
Oh, that's good.
The M&M cars.
One was a
They
post
were different
office,
cars.
and the other one was a police office.
You're right. Those are not the same.
They're not.
Is it chocolate?
It's just M&M's.
Oh.
Do you want one?
Joey said that it wasn't going to be.
I like
It's
the
not
caramel
chocolate
shrimp.
to me.
Isn't it good?
Anyway,
It is good.
we have the real recap to do. Episode
This is
83.
M&M.
So if y'all can get us up to speed with where we're starting this episode at.
Oh
Happy?
goodness.
I can recap. As I crinkle my paper close to the
Wow.
mic.
That one's good.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, now I'm distracted. Okay,
Thank-
last episode, we beat the tree guy and Zillith, and in the aftermath, Misery had unfortunately passed away. And we fell and found some dust glass in the tree thing's corpse. Nemo found a ring, a bone ring that was on Lilith's finger. And then we investigated the necklace and realized we had to get Misery's soul out of it. So we tried multiple different ways to do that. From storytelling to we contacted Cicero through a sending stone.
Yeah,
That
you
was
did.
unsuccessful. He was not willing to help us and was being kind of weird, asking where we were, trying to figure out our location. And Gwen had a successful motherly riz check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Misery was
Yeah, you're welcome. You're
Brought you to life,
welcome.
man.
Look at my son.
Misery
Look
was
at my son.
while he was in the necklace, he heard the screams of a bunch of other souls in the necklace. And Misery, when finally after all of our efforts, he was resurrected and we were reunited with our friend. And Misery's, from his experience, bless you, in the necklace, said that we got to break that thing and let the other souls out. So the plan, where we left it was, we decided we would long rest, and then Thule and Misery would cast Dispel Magic and Shatter respectively at it after we long rested to try and break it open. And as we were falling asleep to long rest, we went back to the mausoleum, the safe mausoleum, and long rested. And as we did that, Gwen heard a voice in her mind saying, Miss Stone, it's getting quite odd up here in the West Cove Palace. You've been gone nearly a week. Have you secured our contract? And that was Treya. And that's where we left off.
Oh. I threw up.
So,
That was good.
with that, Gwendolyn, any immediate response to get back to Treya?
Yeah, I'm so confused because
Gimbus.
we talked about you doing this last week.
And that didn't happen.
And it didn't happen. And now this is real life. I respond. It's only been a matter of seconds, not a month. You listen? You look like you're
This is bread.
I'll say, there's been a turn of events. For your own safety, I cannot tell you right now, but know that we are preventing some bigger issues. Sorry it's been weird over there, but we will be back soon.
Define soon for me, Miss Stone. You're being very vague.
That's for your safety, ma'am. I'm afraid I don't know who might be listening in or who may be near you at the West Coast place, and for your protection, I would rather not go into detail.
I'm the only one who can hear you. That's how this works.
Listen, I've just seen some things down here that many things do not work how I thought they did. I don't have a timeline right now, but I would say within the next, hopefully, 3 to 5 business days.
It's the standard shipping rate.
End of day Friday.
It sounds as if our arrangement for you to take care of Lilith and everything that she requests for you to do is finished then?
Oh, it's finished. Yeah, Lilith is. She is. Needs to be finished. She's interesting.
Okay. If I'm not at the West Cove mansion, when you come up to the surface, check some of the near taverns or inns. I do not wish to stay in this building much longer.
I understand. Would you feel safer if you left to go to a different inn today?
I will likely pursue that, yes.
I think I would like if you did that too. I would be worried about you continuing to remain there with all that's going on.
I'm glad we see eye to eye. With that said, if it is longer than 3 days for you to get up here, I may hire some hands to bring me back and see that you all make it back on your own well, so that we can complete our business as well.
That's fair. And getting as far away from the caves and Dustforge as possible may be a good call, ma'am.
Is something coming up?
That's what we're trying to stop.
The city might be in danger.
Yes.
Give me an update tomorrow. I will check in. Okay.
10-4.
Okay.
I hate project managers, man.
Just like, let me work at my own pace.
But our stakeholders need an update now!
With that said, that conversation is had right at the start of the next morning. You have the necklace Zolos was using to collect souls. Tari and Farlane have been killed in the caves under the city. Chris and Jock were sent to wait on a boat about 10 to 12 hours ago.
See them floating.
Yep.
And Chris is like, this is my duty!
And Jock's like, I'm gonna. He's like, no! Somewhere in these caverns is the base of the Bloodroot tree, housing the heart of a dragon. Somewhere else in these caverns, in the ruins of another abandoned lab, Remy, Cicero, Romeo, and Mr. B are working together to contain and control a monster of unknown strength for Cicero's father, Brith. an artificer and conjuration wizard that you've only heard details of and had read through some old notes and journal entries from his first lab. You currently sit within the walls of Lilith's citadel, well, the mausoleum, but still within the walls of the citadel, unsure of the amount of family, servants, and Damphir at their disposal within the citadel. Where are you all heading next? And also, Gwendolyn, you've had that conversation in private, so anyways, you'd like to step out of that.
We are all in a group right now.
Yes.
Um,
We'll
I'll,
decide we don't mind scooting this way a bit.
I'll say Treya just popped in to my brain. She's anxious.
Straight to your brain.
Straight to my brain.
Oh, are you talking to me? I was trying to remember all the loose ends.
You're good, you're good. You were saying?
It's okay. I tried to
She wants to know when we'll be back. I tried to tell her bigger things were going on. She might leave without us.
Sick.
Figured you wouldn't mind. She said she'll make sure we can get back safe.
But don't we need our money from her?
Shoot.
I think she would arrange that. And like,
Oh,
oh,
never
And
mind.
what are we even
that's
doing?
Why'd she do that?
Let's
She
go
paid all of
home.
it in advance?
I think y'all asked for it to be paid in advance.
I thought half of it.
Like a
'Cause we-
deposit. That
Or am
seems
I
crazy.
I'm thinking of Lilith. They paid us in Dustglass for her, yeah.
Wow. I mean, good for us, I guess, but...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they paid us and we bought stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right. I did encourage her that it's fine if she goes ahead and leaves. You know, just one less mouth to feed as we figure all this out.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's here in the first place.
What should we do now?
She came here to get those glass.
Cool, she's lit.
So,
Ugh.
where do you guys think this heart of the dragon in the bloodroot tree is? Dylan, do you have any idea where that might be? Is it in any sense of that? Is it in the citadel?
I wouldn't know any of that, would I?
Make a nature check with advantage because you spent the most time checking out that tree and trying to figure stuff out.
Oh, yes. Sick.
We could
First
just
one was better.
follow the roots.
What was this? 17.
17, great. Yeah, Joey's onto something there. You can just follow the roots. But even more specifically, 17's a really great roll. Within the room that you all fought Lilith and Zoloth in, the tree creature summoned some pretty large roots. And this might sound ridiculous and fun, but we live in a fantasy world. So, the roots that are large and in there, you've seen when the roots are attacked, they zip in towards their source. And so you can, in this moment as you're thinking about it, surmise that if y'all were to grab onto some of those roots and wound the tree, that will take you into the main core and source of the, where the dragon heart may be.
That
That's
should
so
be
fun.
under the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold your breath, bro.
Oh yeah, you would have no idea where
Yeah,
you
we might
ended
not
up.
fit through the tunnels.
But you could get there quickly.
Maybe that necklace that helps with like breathing in water helps with breathing in blood.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
I mean,
Oh, because the tree is
maybe.
blood. I thought you meant because you would be
Yeah.
like
your drink.
bleeding.
No, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea, but I don't think that the roots zipping back to its source are gonna zip back into. I don't think they have
A blood
telescoping.
No, I'm
Roots.
picturing like, you know how they say like whales have veins that are big enough for people to swim through. I'm
Gross.
picturing that the trees like bloodroot veins are so large that.
So you're saying
it
cut the
pulls-
tree open and go into it?
I don't.
Do the roots look
I'm
as
trying
big
to
as
figure out what to do
I don't
once
think
we're
you
in
guys
there.
even know any of this yet.
do the roots look as big as a person?
I don't think
The
we
ones
even
that
know
that
what you're talking
particular
about.
tree guy had summoned in the room, they busted through the floor and were larger.
That's what-
Felon, do you know
person.
anything about these trees?
I think my question is with Tari and whatever the heck else that thing was that we killed,
Part-
now gone.
Oh, the tree
Squid
thing?
lane.
Fern
The
lane?
mixture of
Oh, the
Zolus.
bones.
Got
Bone
it.
man.
yeah, Bone Man
Bones.
and
Mhm.
whatever.
Her dad. Her grandpappy.
Do we feel like is anyone else who wants to bring Drenton back?
Yeah.
Huh.
Farlene and Tari, right? Oh, you said that.
But they're dead.
Are you asking that in?
I don't
character?
think they were working alone.
Are you asking that in character?
Yes.
Okay.
Steven, I just texted you the whole thing.
Oh. I found you in that exact
I wouldn't think they're working alone, right? Like, it wouldn't just be the two of them.
Probably not. So Tari is dead. Farlane. Is Farlane dead? I can't remember.
Yeah, we killed her.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. They were one house of 3 houses that potentially could be trying to bring back Trenton.
Okay.
Tari seemed to think that they were united in that. And Zangan is still down here somewhere. So
So we know they need this necklace.
we know they need this necklace.
Can you tell if a necklace like this could be recreated by anyone, or is something like this one of a kind?
Do you want me to?
Arcana, check that.
Okay.
Do you want me to touch it?
Well, Rachel's hunch. Okay. 25?
Jeez, yeah. The enchantments and the magic used to make this particular necklace are extremely unique and rare, and it would take a long time to make something like this. So for this to be common or reproduced would be very unlikely.
I don't think so. I think once we break it, if we still want to do that, right, Missouri? To let the
I
souls
want to
out.
break it.
Okay. I think if we still do that, then I think they'd be out of luck. But
Yeah.
if they made it once, if they had enough time, they could probably make it again.
Maybe
I don't-
that creep with all the bones was the one that made it. Now he's not an issue anymore.
Maybe. I
But
don't know if I'm willing to risk
Lilith
the world
is,
on that,
That's true.
but
and
yeah.
Lilith is the one that brought him back. So I would believe that he wasn't the one that made it, but Lilith made it and had it ready for him.
Also, there was something in Remi's prophecy about getting the heart because it was the key to salvation. I thought,
Okay.
right?
I don't know.
Nemo?
Check your notes.
Nemo, do you remember?
Repeat the question.
Yes. The question was, was there something in the prophecy, Remi's prophecy about the dragon heart being the key to our salvation? That we should, a reason for us to go get it?
It was less of a prophecy and more of a message to an unknown daughter of hers and perhaps Rickledor? Spicy. Unsure. But yes, she did speak of the heart of a dragon, the return of the Chained One, and that this dragon heart may provide keys of some sort, whether literal or metaphorical.
Did what's her name?
That's a great question.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
The god.
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Oh my god. Anivia, yeah. Sorry. I'm also reading a book called Fourth Wing right now, and there's gods in that too, and so now, and it's about dragons and stuff, and so now all of the names are confusing my head. It's very good. Anyway, Anivia.
Nevaeh.
Was there something in her prophecy about a heart? Or something?
No,
Are you sure?
that was about.
I just asked.
It might
bunch of
have a
people.
hint.
Do you mean the one where we're all supposed to be doing something?
Yeah.
That's an excellent question.
We're not any closer on that.
So do we think that our time is best spent currently continuing to look for the heart of the dragon, or do we need to make sure Mr. B isn't doing something crazy?
He could be looking for the heart of the dragon himself. Or making it in stone.
No,
Or
he's worried about that entity thing that they had in there. That Remy was the only one that could talk to it.
no, he's just doing his science experiments, yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're right next to the bloodroot tree, and it sounds like we could maybe zip down, I would vote that we do that.
You gotta
Are there
bring
visible
dirt.
roots right now?
Not in the mausoleum, but if you go back through the door into the main Citadel building, you could get to the root ends from previous.
Okay.
I also think it's quite so we're on the same page that Remi's. I believe that Remy and our friend Cicero. To cycle through a whole thing. of names.
Rolodex, you have a mental
Yeah,
Rolodex.
a mental Rolodex of names. She described the presence that was keeping her there is quite malevolent, whether that's the beast that they hold or someone else in that cavern with them. I believe our friend and Remy are not safe. But perhaps destroying this heart will help.
Should we like both?
I have no problem turning into a mole and hanging onto this thing and going down to check stuff out.
That's probably our smartest move because the rest of us would be humans trapped in dirt and probably die, but most can live under dirt, so.
Well, if it's like created a burrow,
We just don't know how long it is
yeah.
for you
Though-
guys.
But don't
to-
we-
The roots end in the ground still.
Perhaps I'm not following.
Sure.
If the root made a tunnel to get here, the tunnel will be there and bigger than the root
That's what my
as it
feeling
leads us
is.
back
It'll
down.
immediately
Oh.
collapse.
So you're saying we just go back into the room where the roots came out
And
I-
follow
and
the
follow
tunnel.
the tunnel down?
Granted, this would be the first time I have ridden a root to the heart of a dragon, but
It'll be my first time as well.
it seems were we to hold the tippy tip of it, then we should be fine. Perhaps fine is too literally used here. We will probably be.
I'm just
all
saying from a physics perspective, from like
Misery.
Misery.
how the world works.
What's physics?
right. You're a bug.
Physics was my favorite thing besides music.
You're like 14.
Do you have a song about physics?
Dirt falls, you know?
Misery, I would love to hear a song about physics. It would calm my soul at this
I did write a song that went, when you dig a tunnel and the dirt is above you, it falls down.
That's a surprisingly applicable song.
Yeah, and so I
Misery,
remember that one.
We need to put a pin in that because I do feel like Dirt Falls is like a really phenomenal
Dirt
album
Falls,
cover and
yeah.
also like possible reality TV show to put you on. But
What's
let's
a
talk
TV
about
show?
that later.
It's like the tunnel,
What's
you
TV?
can see it, and then
It's a
like
show.
you see like the dirt is like falling.
Perhaps we've lost the plot.
Let's head back into the room
Wait,
and investigate the room.
Yeah.
but I also think that there, I think Fella made a good point in trying to figure out if there are other people trying to do the same thing and if we are still in danger from that aspect. And I have an idea.
Oh.
Here's my idea. Misery. Cicero was supremely unhelpful when we tried to talk to him.
Supremely.
Yeah.
He was kind of a butthole.
Yeah, he was. But we talked to him, not you. What if you tried to call Cicero to figure out if they have intentions to raise Drenton? So that way we can get more of a feel on, because if they're trying to raise Drenton and they're trying to use that beast thing that Remy's back there with, we've got no shot.
Although, if we can get there and destroy the heart first, we could interrupt their plot before it begins.
Sure, but Cicero was like asking where we were at and stuff. So
So
I don't think we should tell him.
yeah, I don't think
no,
he'll
I'm not
trust me.
saying we should tell him. I'm saying you should try to see if you can get any more information about what he's doing.
He's already.
But perhaps if you ask him, then he would be clued into the idea that we know what he's up to, whether it's under duress or not.
He's already super suspicious. It sounds like he's
Perhaps
being weird.
Okay.
Let's go back to the roots and figure things out from there.
I'd rather
Yeah.
take him by surprise.
we consider this a covert operation.
Yeah.
Maybe some of us can check out the roots. I can look at the necklace and see if there's a way
Let's split
to.
the party.
And well, but it's just in the same room, maybe.
Well,
and
if
you can decide if you want
someone's
to call
following down the
Cicero.
roots.
No,
We're not
checking
gonna
them
see
out,
them.
investigating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
To the room?
just recheck in on that.
To the room.
All right.
To the
I
room.
peek out the door and make sure that there are no guards.
Carefully head to the room.
Great.
I oiled
Get a
the
perception
hinges.
check from 2 people.
I do it.
A what?
Who has the best
2
perception?
people making a perception
late.
check.
I can do.
Mine's +5.
Yeah, and
Not too
Better
late.
than mine.
Mine's a lot, I think.
Oh, my dice are here.
Or not. I forget. Perception. Oh, I have +7.
18.
You do it.
So I'll roll. 20.
Okay, great. Peeking
Dirty.
out of the mausoleum and taking enough time for about the 3 minutes or so that you would spend to look for the next wave of guards to patrol by. You see no guards, nobody walks by. It actually seems completely silent and vacant out in the perimeter between the citadel and the mausoleum.
Great. Let's go.
Make a run for it.
Zoom zoom.
Make a quiet trot for it.
Okay. You all get to the main doors, are able to open that up. And then from this point, if everyone make a stealth check, then navigating the citadel itself to get back to the roots.
27. Kapow, kapow.
Not a D20.
You did,
And
you did with advantage because of your sneaky boots.
no, I didn't. I just rolled a nat 20, and you can't really get better than that. So I'm not gonna roll
19.
again.
22.
I rolled a 10.
23. 22.
We're so sneaky.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fail. Joey?
Right now we are.
15.
Okay, great.
Business.
You'll get back into the room. You didn't seem to alert anyone, and you haven't noticed anyone. And what you see as you re-enter, though, is you see 3 roots still busted up, emerging from the ground about 5 to 6 feet above the surface. Each of them larger than the height of a person they laid down. And so they're maybe 7.5 feet in diameter. What you also immediately notice is overnight at some point, Lilith and Zoloth's body have been removed from the space. The bodies that were in the kind of entry chamber, there were 3 of them, 2 that you killed when you entered and 1 that came in later that y'all killed pretty quickly. Those bodies have been moved as well, and the space seems vacant as well.
Do do I notice any tracks as though they were like drug out, or footprints leading up to the bodies and then leaving, or
No, they were
any sort
sober.
of trace?
Ha!
Do what?
I said no, they were sober because you said drug out, and that made me think of. Make a survival check. You gotta get down from there, bud. Make a survival check.
12.
What did you roll?
Okay, great. Wasn't with that.
He's
Alright,
a smart
for 12,
guy.
yeah, you can't tell which direction they were moved or what moved them. Yeah, you can't really tell much. Just that for Lilith and Zoloth, a little bit of like blood remains around where Lilith had died, none where Zoloth was. And then for the 3 bodies that were by the door, you can see a bit more. They were dragged inwards. Since there's more blood there, you can tell that they weren't dragged outside of the citadel, but they were moved somewhere inside.
Okay. And the roots are just hanging out?
Yeah, up from the ground, 3 of them.
Okay.
Up from the ground, rose.
rose.
I'm looking at the necklace. I think I did this last time, so maybe I can't do it again, but I'm just trying to figure out the best way to break it.
It's another day. It's good to try it again. You can do another Arcana check.
Okay.
You know what they say? One day. another-
23.
Great. Okay.
That's something.
What,
Nothing.
do you want to run that by us?
I couldn't think of anything.
Later when we post this, I can go back and listen to whatever you just said.
I literally said one day, another day.
You know what they say.
Something. Okay, with 23, you can tell that for any type of dispel magic, which is what would be used to make this item inert, that dispel magic would have to be cast at the 6th level or higher to remove the magic from this item.
Wow.
Do I know if that would free the souls within it?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Guys, I think I can break this, and we don't even need shatter.
You
Should
have,
I do it?
Aw.
you have a 6th level spell?
Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe I don't.
You definitely don't.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Why'd you say that?
Guys, I don't think I can break
no
this.
one knows.
But we're level 9.
I have a
We have
5th level
fifth level.
spell.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay, it is the 6th level.
Okay.
So how are you gonna do it?
Never mind.
However, with a 23 roll too, a simultaneously timed like 5th level dispel magic and something like a shatter at some level, like if you combine powers in some way, there would be a slight chance of being able to destroy the item.
Thunder! Activate!
Heart!
So that is also possible.
Boom!
Whoa.
Do we know anyone back in Populous that we think could break it?
Fairgrand.
Yeah.
Maybe Fairgrand.
Fairgrand.
For sure.
Fairgrand would have the means. Why are we afraid to do it here and now?
I don't know. I think we just do it.
The only concern would be, is are we going to call everyone in the Citadel down on top of us by casting Shatter?
Now, if we...
It's only a little loud.
Or it not working and you using 5th level spells.
Yeah, that's true. What's the 5th level?
If
Exhausting
Using your
myself.
highest power.
Yes.
we keep the necklace, ride the routes to Drenton's Heart,
Dragon's Heart?
to Dragon's Heart, kill
That was
it,
a Freudian slip.
kill it,
Sing Dragon Tales.
sing Dragon Tales, and then take the necklace away from there. I'm just thinking perhaps we use our most powerful magic on the tree rather than the thing we don't know if we'll destroy. And also the roots hopefully would take us far away from any potential enemies.
I think it'll take us right to a bunch of enemies.
You think?
But it's okay because the only 5th level. I only have one chance to use that much power.
Nice.
There we go.
In my body, and I can only use that for like a big old
His base
cure
goes up
wound,
to
so
11.
it's not even a big deal.
For a fat shatty,
For a
man.
you know what? I'd have to use all my strength on the fattest chatty for the thing. So
I think I want to know what that is.
I get it. I don't want to waste that.
Sally's visceral reaction to that statement.
I don't like it.
Would you guys like for me to go down and check things out like a mole just for safety?
Ooh, double
Be a mole!
meaning. Double meaning.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how far it is, I just feel like a little worried you get down there and like
Or brutally murdered.
like pop right down into the middle
Yeah,
of something.
there's
My
100
concern
But-
is there's the spooky tree people that seem
Damn
to
fear.
protect the roots. Do you think they would
I can
know?
dig into the ground if I'm in a mole form.
Okay,
You think
Oh.
they'll think you're a real mole?
Oh.
okay.
Cave mole.
Yeah, moles exist.
No one would suspect a mole. I like
like,
this
will they
plan.
sense that
Okay.
it's magical?
Scope it out for us.
There's just one like awkward druid guy who sees him, and in a very Austin Powers moment, just goes mole, mole.
Chop it up and make some guacamole.
I think what I want to do is not hurt the root to make it pull back, but turn into a mole and follow it so that on the other end there's no sign of
Sure.
damage to the end. To let, if there was anybody at the end, if we were to hit it, they would
Okay.
know that something damaged
Take
it.
it
So I would
forward.
rather follow it down.
Yeah.
Should I like
do that.
approach with the flame and not burn it, but just get close enough to get it to retract?
I think the retraction would alert anybody down below because it wouldn't
Oh, I
retract
see.
unless there was something that happened to it
Okay.
at the end of it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So you're going mole form and
I'm
diving
going.
in?
I'm going mole form.
Okay. So go ahead and burn that wild shape, and then do me a favor and make a nature check.
Please be good. Oh wait, I think I get an advantage. Yeah.
I think for certain reasons.
Oh, nature doesn't have advantage. I thought it was oh shit that I would get it.
While he's doing that, one quick comment.
Yeah.
This is Tuli. They need to use the necklace to activate the dragon heart. That's what the spell is for, or to bring back Drenton.
Mm.
Does anyone else see a problem with taking it too?
Oh, you got me.
Probably
No?
shouldn't do
Okay,
that.
fine.
No, that's very true.
Probably
14.
shouldn't do that.
14? Okay. You spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes of tunneling and burrowing, and you get to a point where you're like, you don't even know how much longer that tunnel would go for. You can continue to go on, but even then, getting back this way, if you see danger for other people to catch up to you, all of that, you realize that you're getting into a pretty long span of time. You're good to press on if you'd like to.
You said 10 minutes.
Yeah, that at the speed of the mole, but also the speed of your average person. Through all of your burrowing and moving along. It's taking a bit longer than what would be convenient. I'll say this too, for what it's worth. Like if you got into a fight right now,
Oh no.
the party, it would take them forever to catch up to you.
Yeah. I go for 5 more minutes,
Okay.
making it a 15-minute trip back.
Yeah. So overall, half an hour for this full round trip. You end up going back. You still don't see an end to this tunnel after 5 more minutes.
Okay. How far do we think that would be? Like how far would I be? Could I say I'd traveled a couple hundred feet?
Give me 1 second.
How fast do moles dig?
How fast is it? Wait.
so fast.
You traveled 12,000 feet.
Wow.
You always pick creatures with poor eyesight.
So that is a little over 2 miles.
Okay. I'm a fast mole.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
Alright.
I gave you some pretty generous assumptions with mole speed, just like burrowing through.
What is
incessantly.
mole speed? How fast are
Fantasy mole.
moles?
All the fast.
I was given like around 40 feet burrow speed for 6 seconds,
A
and
mile
then
per second.
and with him being very intentional about that as well.
Per second?
It's me inside of the
For
body.
6
It's not
seconds.
just a regular
Oh.
roll.
I mean, you did 2
Yeah.
miles in 30 minutes. That's like about as fast as a person walks.
Yeah,
Isn't that
I'm
insane?
terrified of moles right now.
a mile
That's
per 6
what I'm
seconds.
scared
Can I
about.
speak to them when I'm in mole form?
No.
Right.
Well, so first of all, half an hour for everyone while he's gone. Anything else that y'all are doing within the Citadel?
We need to talk about what Tuli brought up.
Do we want to try to hit the necklace with a rock?
I think we should break the necklace now and not chance
Should we
bringing
even
it to the heart.
right? But should we even do it in the Citadel, or is that also dangerous? Knowing Lilith and Zorgon, whatever his name is, are their body is somewhere in here.
This
Their
is
body
true.
got
someone
taken
took
away.
their
Someone
bodies.
took their bodies.
You
I don't
think
know.
they're gonna
That,
resurrect them?
I think they could, and I think us breaking the thing in here, being so close to them, is probably not good.
Pretty gnarly though.
Especially if it releases those people back, and then they can can't they just, if their souls get whatever, they can just go to the next vessel? Or
What about our
whatever?
compatriots on their maritime adventure? Perhaps we could go find them and tell them to sail out and break it in the boat.
I actually don't
We could
hate.
take it all the way back up to the surface.
I was gonna say I don't hate the idea of taking it to Fairground.
Just hanging on to it for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
Can you like teleport to Fairground? Teleport it to Fairground? You guys have like that connection.
If only. Tuli,
Yes.
does this necklace radiate magic in such a way that if one of us were to just stuff it away in our pockets, it would be hard to conceal?
I don't know.
If you stare at me long enough, I'll talk. Does it radiate enough magic that other people would just know?
People,
Like, is it a big
people,
glowing
people are
thing,
trying to
though?
like take it from
Yeah.
No,
everyone,
you can stare that away. Yeah,
and people wouldn't know immediately.
unless they have some pretty intrinsic ways to know when powerful magic items
Just
are
wear
around.
it.
Okay. Who wants to conceal it?
Who's got the most pockets?
I could hold on to it because I can disappear at the blink of an eye. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, I will do whatever the group wants to do. I think I might be on team let's just destroy it now. But because I think we're still risking someone stealing it or, you know. But I hear you on the... Wait, did you guys... Before I got to the fight, did you guys, like, see Lilith get sucked into the... Like, is her soul in there?
No.
No?
No? So these are just random people, right? Even if they got into a body, we don't know that they would...
Hey, I was one of those people.
I know what they are! They're
Yo-
the servants!
You saw.
yeah.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah.
Come on, Tuli. Oh my gosh.
And we don't want them to go back to their bodies and then serve
Do we know that's what
Lilith
would happen?
in Zorp or whatever his name is.
I'm not super...
What is his name?
Zoloth.
Nope, Zorp.
I,
Zorp
you know,
now.
what's like 6
All hail
minutes
Zorp.
amongst friends?
Do,
You
do
know?
we know that the soul would beeline back to its body, though?
You might know
What's
that
a
better
bee?
than I would.
Oh wait.
In all my history, is that when I know where souls go when they pop out of the necklace.
Where do
That's
I go?
a really interesting question in this campaign and in this world. Roll a religion check.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Out of office.
I'll let you do it with advantage.
I'm gonna switch to my handy dandy
Hey, no. We're not
North
timing.
Founder
You're good.
20-sided die.
cool.
If I can find it in the next few
upside
seconds.
down.
Roll with advantage.
I don't like that.
Your character has a lot of backstory that you've built out in relationship to the gods. So.
Oh well, I'm using this one. You said advantage?
This.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said advantage. That's cool that you said advantage. 20. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Dodie.
It was disgusting.
Specifically for Kalishtar in relationship to Numero, there is a canon and a history of Kalishtar people devoted to Numero and living their lives well. There's two good ends for followers of Numero. One is continued life here. That and you know this very well, and you know that.
You know that.
You know that.
You know
that
that.
the great, intelligent, powerful leaders of the Kalishtar within your clan sought for continued life in new bodies, and you saw them use that as like, oh, actually, on one end there is like a good life for people under your religion is to continue to live. And on the other hand, too, for when their life would eventually end, or even for those who gave their lives in service to the clan, that there was a place specifically with New Marrow where everyone kind of achieved this like complete, perfect intelligence about the world and creation, and they got to kind of watch and survey over creation as well, and then perhaps be reincarnated later, depending on the needs of people within the world. That's just for New Marrow. As you've even explored the rest of the world and studied some of the other gods, that there's different afterlives and different ends depending on the different gods and however they would see fit for what life and afterlife would be, which is a kind of a strange way to live, you know, that depending on who you believed in and who you were faithful to, that might completely dictate what an afterlife may look like, depending on what is good and created by them. Lastly, you've also seen throughout your life that the gods themselves, you've seen the barrier that separates the gods from the world, and so that even just raises a pretty big question mark to you as you're considering the fate of the dead. What happens with faithful souls or unfaithful souls when the gods are separated from the world? That's an odd question to consider.
So what happens?
So, but like, are they gonna go back into the bodies?
And all I can say is that every god is chill or not chill with their followers. Sends them to the good place or the bad place of their choosing,
The bad place.
depending on your flavor of deity. But
Ketchup.
I don't know if I see any reason in what I know of the gods and their relation to their followers why a soul would return to the body rather than going to a new place once removed from the body.
For that question specifically, y'all have had to put in a lot of effort to bring souls back to their bodies. You've done that 3 times, and Misery's dad is expertly skilled in doing that as part of his trade, and so he was able to do that for you, but that takes an expert in their field to do, and then y'all have been able to do that together twice through communication and pleading with some gods in order to do that as well. So it would logically follow happenstance of releasing some souls into the whatever heck's going to happen next. It would take some very specific funneled power and effort to bring those into actual bodies.
I say that in my classic pilgrim way.
Is that better than them being in this necklace?
It's not about that. It's about destroying the necklace. I care so little about the actual souls anymore.
Oh, I thought that was the whole reason we wanted to break it.
It was, and now it's not.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm
Oh
alive.
yeah, he faded from that so fast.
Yeah.
I forgot. I thought that was still the sole purpose behind breaking this.
It's like for a
Sole
while,
purpose.
while he was in there, it was very inconvenient to
Yeah.
him to hear them screaming, and then once he was back to reality, it was
That's
like,
fair.
oh, I don't hear that anymore.
I get it.
I think it seems from what Misery described that there is a unique level of bad in this necklace. Maybe it would not become good if they were removed from the necklace that could bring back Drenton or Dragon, whichever, one of the Ds, the naughty D, but
It would end the
who's to
match.
say where the souls go?
Yeah.
When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
The souls aren't happy in there, so we should break it.
I think
And
regardless, we should not take it near the potential dragon heart.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, I do think that is an important point that Tuli had.
I
But
pop
we-
out of the ground.
Nice.
Little mole head.
Oh,
It's got that weird nose. It's just a finger in the air.
Did you find everything? Oh, you're still a mole.
welcome back.
I want
I
to
turn
hunt
back into
you.
myself.
Oh, it's Stellar.
Oh, I forgot.
Did I travel 10,000 feet there and 10,000 feet back?
12,000, yeah, 2 and back. 12,002, 12,000 back.
Okay.
Woo!
You did 4 miles in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, that's like faster than I can run.
That's scary. Is no one else afraid of how fast moles are now?
I think these are bullet
Imagine
moles.
a mole running as fast as a human, if not faster.
I
That's
didn't
terrible.
find anything
I'm not
but
believing it.
dirt, and I went 2 miles.
Dang. We should just grab a route then, huh?
That feels dangerous. Like, what if?
We
Feels
we
fun.
wouldn't be able to get back quickly.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we'll just be stuck down there.
Well, but if they were planning to take the necklace down to the dragon heart, they had a way to get down. We just gotta get down there.
That's what I was
and then
gonna
we
say.
can-
Why are we trying to follow routes when we could like see if the citadel has a basement or something?
Well, there's a way
because
back.
This
I
is
traveled
what
2
I'm saying.
miles.
Yeah, this is a guaranteed way down, whereas we could waste I don't know how much time trying to find. But I'm saying we would have a way back
Yeah.
because they gotta get down there.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this is a guaranteed way down. We don't know where the way down is otherwise. So
I see what you're
we
saying.
could.
Do we want to take the necklace closer or further?
We definitely don't want to take the necklace down there or anywhere near the dragon.
Not in one piece.
And what are the chances that you two can destroy it?
Sounds like 99%.
We, still,
I thought it
we
was
haven't
really
even
small.
tried hitting it with a rock.
Okay, I hand it over to Nemo.
Go ahead.
I pick up a rock and hit it.
Thank goodness.
Make an
Wow.
Arcana check.
That was the fastest decision that's been made all day.
I know, we've been talking
Dare I
for
say
13.
this
13.
entire campaign?
The rock, like, you feel a pulse from the necklace, kind of glance the rock and blast that out of your hand. So you slam down and then it just shunts out and it kind of hits the ceiling and clatters off to the side.
We will be unable to break it with a rock.
All right. Well, now we know.
Alright, let's try the real stuff.
Okay, I take the necklace and I say, "Is everyone okay with us breaking this?"
I still think we should not do it in the citadel, and we should.
Where do you want to go?
It'll take us 3 days to get out
It'll take us 3 days to get out of the citadel.
of the caves.
No. I mean out of this building,
Oh.
not out of underground.
How far out of the building?
At least not on the not on the grounds.
If we're gonna have to face that rope ladder again, there's no telling what sort of condition we're in when we get
Rope ladder.
right.
Forgot about the rope ladder. I just mean like just right.
Translation.
There was
Nemo just goes, I'm tired.
there were. It didn't take us long to get into the citadel. Let's just go outside of the citadel gates and walls to there and then come back.
I will wait at the edge of the ladder.
That's
and you
fine.
can go down,
But-
and I will wait patiently.
I'm not climbing that
The
thing.
more we go in and out, the more we risk like running into guards and getting caught.
What are they guarding now, though?
Well, I think Zengen is still around.
Well,
He's
it-
still trying to.
And if
The
they
East Coast.
discovered the corpses of their matriarch and matriarch's dad, then
Grandpa Patriarch.
the grandpatriarch, then
Grandpatriarch.
Are we saying tree on purpose?
we can. If, you want to.
Tree. Yes, I just said tree on purpose.
If they found the remains of their matriarch and grandpatriarch and tree thing,
Grandpa Patriot.
they could be on the lookout for us. They could be looking for the slayers of their.
All right, fine. Then let's just do it here.
Okay, you ready?
I guess.
Not you. Julie, you ready?
I thought
over there.
you were asking if the rest of us were
One of us is
prepared.
awkwardly standing between them where they can't really.
Yeah.
Tuli,
We're gonna do it now!
Tuli is very susceptible to peer pressure, so she's kind of looking at Laura like, okay.
Whatever.
Alright, move out of the way. I need 10 feet.
So
corner.
Tuli goes and takes the necklace back picks it up from the ground, and she takes it over to the coffin.
Yeah.
That was kind of up on a little
Yep.
raised ledge, and she kind of situates it so that it's laying on the ground, that we can see it on the coffin lid, laying in such a way that it's clearly displayed for us to hit it.
Wait. Sorry. Can we not do it on the coffin?
Why not do it on the coffin?
Because the coffin was where Lilith respawned or whatever.
I
This is
might-
like a sacred thing to her.
Yeah, I
Maybe
might
we don't-
destroy it by accident. It's kind of good, like a.
That was,
Alright.
I was just trying to be
that one has a
nice.
nature question.
I see.
Do I
I'm
notice
indifferent.
It's kind of say I'm gonna take a pic.
any
like,
type
I'm
of
gonna
very hard
paint
rock?
this real quick.
Album
Like,
cover?
is the coffin made of?
I got this one.
Is the coffin
I
made
tried
of?
that.
No. Like, is the coffin made of obsidian or are?
No, it's made of wood.
So
Yeah,
there's
well decorated, yeah.
is there
Gosh.
any sort of hard surface that would make it easier for them to break it on?
I mean, whatever they set it on.
Okay,
Yeah,
I-
yeah,
That
yeah.
coffin was
set
made
it
of
on the
obsidian. We need a
steps
diamond
and-
pickaxe.
I take it up and I set it on the
And a
steps
obsidian pickaxe.
in front of the coffin. The wooden,
Okay.
stone steps.
Sure.
How about that?
Sure.
Compromise.
All right,
Just didn't want it to, I don't know, magic something.
That's
3,
fair.
2.
Okay.
One.
Wait, what are you doing?
I stand.
Oh.
Matt. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the count of 3.
Okay.
You cast, and so Tuli goes into her stance, and she kind of looks at you to the side and says,
All right, I'll
"When you're
cast
ready,
Shatter.
on 3."
I'm
fifth
prepared to
level.
cast Gust of Wind if anything crazy happens.
Okay. I'd
What
like
will
you to
that
make
do?
a spell attack.
Is that a
it's
fire?
Yeah,
D20.
push something away.
plus your intelligence plus your proficiency modifier. So as
You
a,
said you're gonna have me do that.
yeah,
Okay, I was like, that's not a spell attack.
yes.
Sorry, tell me again.
So just pretty like you can pick one of your regular spells that is a spell attack, something
Okay.
like Firebolt or something like that. It'll have the correct plus whatever for that. It's D20 plus proficiency intelligence.
+9.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
So do a D20 plus 9. And I'll have you do the same with your charisma. So D20 plus charisma plus.
Do you want to roll them at the
proficiency.
same time?
Oh,
Yes. Roll
Wait,
at
you
the
have
same
a
time.
thing? You have like a cloak or a ring or
No,
something?
no,
You're-
probably 5 for intelligence.
I have 4 for intelligence.
Okay, and 5 for proficiency.
I don't. Where is that?
Proficiency bonus at the very top of your.
So it's still 3. I thought.
4.
Oh, it's 4 now.
4.
Okay, so it should be plus.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I don't know where you get the extra one.
+9.
Okay.
Yeah, do
Oh,
it.
because you have a +1 wand. Yeah, that's good. Do the
Oh,
plus 9.
Amazing.
Yeah, the wand works.
Okay.
Amazing.
Do you want to roll d20s at the same time?
Your Riz is
With
She's
your
got it for a
so
weapon, I
high.
guess.
Wow.
I do a spell attack too.
Riz.
Yeah, you're both doing like spell
Straight
attack
Even
rolls.
if
Sick. I never get to do that.
Straight
I
Riz.
literally don't have any.
She's got
Wait, hold on.
Riz. It's very high
I have
Riz.
one.
Riz is short for Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle.
Do you wanna roll-
Do inflict wounds +8.
Okay. Yeah. Before y'all roll this, just to let you know what we're aiming for to do this. You need a 35 combined.
That's really high.
That's really high. So what do we need to roll?
Okay, at minimum we have 19, right? Because a 9 plus an 8.
Well, don't do that. Hold
Okay,
on.
sorry.
Wait,
We have 9 plus 8 is 17.
17.
So
Plus
we need
2,
to
because
roll.
we're gonna roll at
Well,
least
don't,
one.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
We need to roll a combined total of what? 18?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
We need to roll 18.
You can also
That's not
use
bad.
Joffrey if you need to.
Yeah.
this
No,
was like
only
a
one.
Joffrey level roll. to me.
Joffrey?
Both of y'all are gonna get everything.
But we roll
You're
first,
fine.
right? And then we can decide if we want to use
Yeah.
Joffrey?
Yeah.
Okay.
3,
Easy.
2, 1. 15, 7. I think that's
That's a
it.
22.
That's
plus-
22.
Plus 17.
That's it.
Yeah.
39.
Okay, cool. And everyone in this room witnessing this as these two magic casters come together with this necklace set aside. You see Tuli kind of meditate and concentrate on some magic. She puts her dust glass wand forward and it makes contact with the necklace. And then you cast your fat chatty using your.
He blasts his.
Do you use your
fast shot.
horn or your lute or do you? What's
I
your?
use my lute,
Okay.
but I have my amp turned up to 11.
Yeah. And so between the
This goes to 11.
discordant strum from Misery and your magical focus as well. Yeah, you bring those energies together, and then the necklace. In that moment of high energy from both of them, you see this arcane explosion. You hear the shatter, which is rather loud, and as you all are within the space, you feel the stone even shake around. The ground shakes a bit. The echoes kind of revolt. Echoes kind of reverb around the room. And then some loose stones and dirt and stuff packed within the rock to build out the structure to even kind of shuffle around.
Dirt falls.
Dirt does fall.
Prophecy.
Good job.
And then before you all, you can see the bluish aura of the necklace cast aside in this thrusted aura around, and then the necklace chamber itself shatters and kind of cracks open, and then you can see the little orbs of the bluish green light as the souls then just kind of. And then the mundane metal necklace lays before you.
Ba-ba-da-da!
Great work. We have to get out of here now because everyone in the building heard that.
Where do the
Okay.
souls go?
They have gone.
We don't let it like
Don't know.
disappear.
Everyone grab a root.
I grabbed the necklace parts.
Okay.
I don't know that
stuck
everyone
them in
heard
my
it.
pocket.
This isn't Thunderclap.
I mean, the
It doesn't say anything about it.
whole
Okay,
root
let's
should
go.
on.
Let's split the necklace
That's fair.
amongst all of us in case they can put it back together.
Okay, I toss a
I
part
take a
to
piece of the stone.
Thelen, and I toss a part to Nemo and.
I
to
swallow
Misery.
my part.
How many pieces is it?
However many you want there to be.
I say like 3.
Wait, there has to be 6. It has to be 6.
Okay, I give a piece to everyone.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 for Constitution. I swallow it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
5/8 of the necklace are distributed out.
No!
That's right.
Full circle.
Wow,
Yay.
that's what it was all about.
Okay. What's the plan?
To the dragon, to the
Wasn't
root.
there another door
Yes.
I'm
that we
standing
haven't
by a
gone down
root.
yet?
Huh? Correct.
I'm standing by a root like this, holding it. Come on.
It's like
There are
Come on.
handholds and parts on it.
there are handles.
Yeah.
They just have
Are they
hands
jugs?
sticking out of it and no, Joey, they're not jugs. They're slippers.
There's lovers.
Do we want to go down?
I say yeah.
Going down. She
Tilly runs over
chose
to,
down.
How many roots are there?
3.
So we're gonna have to hold some ankles.
Ankies.
I think we can all wrap around. There are
2 per
like,
root would work
2?
just right.
Yeah, let's do 2
Yeah.
per root.
Okay.
I want to be with Nemo.
Who's the strongest?
Who's the strongest?
Yeah, who are the
Gosh,
strongest?
what if they
I
go-
should
what
be
if
the
they
ones
go
to hold
somewhere
it.
different?
Okay, I would be with Gwen. And I run over to them.
If I had to describe my strength, I would say
Perhaps we should pair up like
Greater than average.
Skills.
not to point any fingers in particular. Pair up a weak person with a stronger person per route, just in case.
Yeah.
if
Whoa.
I had to say what my strength is, I would say
How does that
it's
change the
plus
current
0.
parents?
It may be the same.
I have a
Or if we
0
pair
to
up
strength.
with a person across
If you're all
the room.
sharing a microphone, you're paired. It's pretty
There
much
you
how
go.
it works.
Mine's -1. So is yours, right?
Oh no. Well, I'm better than y'all.
We're all bad at strength.
Pull out a weapon,
I pull out my guiding light dagger.
Oh,
and I
genius.
stick it in.
stab on the
Okay.
count of 3.
And then you're stabbing. What are y'all doing?
Hey, you
I
guys are
grab
really
onto
smart.
Gwen.
You grab onto the heel of my high heel.
Yes.
And we all stab.
I like crouch
Wait.
and grab onto Gwen's
Am
leg.
I, are you strong?
Yeah, I'm stabbing.
Yep. Because I can turn it.
How are y'all activating your root?
I look at Gwen and say, "You want to do the honors?"
Alrighty.
Just punch it.
What do you do?
Is that what I'm doing? Punching it?
That's what we're asking.
What do you
I
do?
don't know.
You gotta hurt
You
it.
have to hurt it.
And also hold on to it.
I guess.
Tell it its mother never loved it.
Yeah,
Yes.
feeling really cutting.
I tell that to Nimbus all the time, so.
Aww.
She leans
It's
in.
true.
Your bark is worse than your bite. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Well, now I can't say it because you said it.
Right. Well
I guess I'll bless
Bless.
you. I guess I'll dust glass hammer time it.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a couple of daggers.
Wait, was I
You're gonna
supposed to
kill
just punch it?
No,
We
it's
just
fine.
daggered.
You do it
Punch
right.
it.
It's good.
Okay.
So a couple of stabs from with daggers, and then Gwendolyn just pulls out her hammer and just slams into the side, and then
Oh, I'm not even rolling for it.
and all 3 roots suck into the ground, and from standing still and then the inertia hitting you, you all are just then grabbed down and pulled through at such a high velocity. It is completely like takes the wind out of you and just startles you for the moment as you are now flying through the tunnels that these roots have created.
Cruising down Main Street.
I'd like you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Making my way down the tunnel.
We don't even.
Walking fast.
We don't even get to make a joke about.
Roots are past.
We don't even
Roots
have time
on
to make a
pass.
joke
Dragon
about
down.
a root of 3 strands not being easily broken. We don't even have time for
Not
that.
even a little
It's
bit.
unfortunate.
Do we
What
add
check
anything
did
to
you say?
dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw.
Saving.
you add your saving throw thing to it.
19.
Where the heck is your saving
It's
throw?
on the
What's
first
that?
page.
Oh, no.
Abilities, saves, and senses.
No, yeah.
Wait, I did not roll my Threadweaver's ring.
That's correct.
Can I roll it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I
I just rolled a nat 1, so I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah,
probably
that's
want to
fair.
use that.
I only got a 7.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Cool. Can I borrow some of that?
Our root is the best root.
What'd you get?
I got a 19.
Alright.
I got 22.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 and a 6 on my Threadweaver's ring.
Okay.
So I'm gonna replace that with the
nice.
17.
Okay. Got it.
21.
21. What's your dex plus? Do you add anything for dex save?
Oh, For my dex, I have +4.
Okay.
So the 6.
Yeah.
If I rolled a 10, would I die? Yeah, I don't know.
You rolled a 21 total. What, the 17
No,
plus
no, no.
4?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide which number I'm going to replace my threat.
Oh, I thought you said
The 17 or the 6.
I got it.
So that would be 10 if I use the 6. And I don't know
You don't
what
know.
Okay, I'm going to go to 17.
Okay, gotcha. So as the roots fly through, and then you eventually get to a point where it kind of whips to the side, and you all are like kind of forced to a moment of letting go. Anyone who rolled a 10 or less.
Only me.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. Because everyone did roll pretty well, and then she fixed hers. You're going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And fall prone. As everyone else lands on your feet, and you hear the swash of water. Thelen, you taste blood, and as you all land in kind of knee-deep water, you actually then realize it is blood from the bloodroot tree. And so, Thelen, you slam face first down and start to like push yourself back up as you all are in kind of a thin pool of bloodroot blood. And then as you all cast your attention forward, you can see very slightly under some natural light within here from the glow of some reddish stones. There's one tree hanging upside down from the top of the surface of this particular cavern. And from it you can see it has different branches that then go off, but one massive center trunk of it that kind of curls off to the side. And off of that tip is kind of a steady stream of constant dripping of this reddish blood liquid. Looking around the room, there's just complete darkness around the perimeter. You have no idea how large this actual cavern is, and that even extends beyond the distance of those you all with dark vision. And that's where we'll end this session, as you all are standing within the blood.
Gloopy glappy. Glompo.
Good thing we can all breathe blood, right?
Yes.
Donkeys and Dorgans.